Hello. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. So, I'm not gonna lie. My sleep schedule is again progressing to be later and later. Hi, Nico. No, I'm still not really tired, but no unscheduled streams. When did I say that? I don't remember ever saying that. I'll probably stream for probably somewhere between like an hour and 2 hours. I just kind of not really tired. That I wouldn't do them as often. Well, I try not to, but sometimes I just get the urge. I mean, I'm as long as I don't, um, as long as I'm not like streaming on a day that I'm gonna have a scheduled stream, then I think I'm fine. But yeah, anyways, um, I wanted to just, as I, no, I'm not tired. I figured I would just practice some more. I was actually doing some research on whether so I think when people think of traditional ASMR, they think like of whispering. It's like if I'm talking like, and apparently, supposedly, more people prefer whispering to talking softly. And I don't, I find that hard to believe, but I guess that's like more akin to traditional ASMR. But like, whenever I listen to someone that's doing the whispering thing, it always sounds like kind of harsh on my ears. So I I can I can see it, but I personally I don't understand how people can prefer whispering to like speaking softly. I definitely prefer like soft-spoken people to like whispering. The only downside is that talking softly requires more like breath control and like timing than just whispering. Whispering is a lot easier. Hi, Lucy. Whispering is just like, it's basically the same thing as talking, just like toning down your, like altering your tone, really. But like, for me to maintain what I'm doing right now, I have to like take breathing breaks, like momentary breathing breaks. I'm gonna try not to breathe into the mic, but I guess that also would be part of ASMR. You're gonna go, okay, bye, Bostic. Thanks for stopping by. A lot of ASMR is like slow talking and exhaling. Really? I don't. Maybe I just need to make it sound more pleasant because in my mind, I could not find like exhaling into the mic to ever be pleasant as a listener, at least. Like the mic. I don't have one of those mics yet. It's the motion you do while speaking. I don't understand. I don't understand. To make a specific sound. Oh, oh. No, I don't have the 3DO yet, so if I were to lick my mic, it wouldn't even do anything. Like it wouldn't. Not that I would, but I'm using like a not a binaural mic, so it wouldn't make any funny noise. mm I was watching. I was reviewing my VOD from actually, yeah, I guess yesterday morning, technically, where I did like my first ASMR practice, and it was okay, but I did notice some parts where it basically sounded like I was talking at my regular cadence. So we're gonna try our best, keep like both my volume and my tone consistent throughout this stream. But again, this I don't plan for this to be a very long stream. How's everyone doing? Hi Lucy, hi Pixel, hi Nico. Mm-hmm. ASMR guys is like a cheat code. Like I think another thing is like go on, I'm listening or I'm reading. Removing the last note at the end of words. Really? I think I know what you're talking about. Wouldn't some people actually like to hear that? Like I feel like some people actually would prefer to hear it, no? Um but like maybe maybe uh I think a big part of it is because last stream was my first ever ASMR stream, or like my first ever stream like using the category on Twitch. But last stream, most streams, I'm lucky to get even one follower, right? But last stream, I think I got like five, which when most streams you don't even get one, like insane. Like ASMR is a cheat code. Yeah, you should. Well, I think a lot of people, and I said this during the last stream, ironically, right now, no one from the last stream is here. And the people that are here right now were not in the last stream. Uh, I guess my last stream was like a lot, like it was like in a few hours away from now, so it was a bit later. But last stream, Chunky and Flower were keeping me company. Your mic didn't go boom. I think like I think in general, like obviously, like if you want to do ASMR, the binaural mics are your best bet. But you can't afford one of those, then the next best thing is a condenser mic. Condenser mics tend to be a lot more sensitive than dynamic mics, so you can hear like all the fine details of someone speaking, which I do think contributes a lot to ASMR. Um, just like as a disclaimer, the mic that I recommended to you, Lucy, it's a dynamic mic, and like dynamic mics are a lot more forgiving, like background noise, and they produce a warmer sound. So like, and they're more like for podcasting. I wouldn't say they're definitely inferior to condenser mics if you're like trying to do ASMR. So it's just something to keep in mind. Whatever you end up buying. Num 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 num. And then of like a big part of these streams is they sort of heavily rely on people coming by and just like making conversation with me, so I'm not sitting here talking to myself. a good time to do it? My goal for ASMR is I just want to help people fall asleep. I think that's my ultimate goal. I'm gonna call these streams like sleep aid streams. And if we get really, really stuck, I'm gonna start reading books. And streams are hard to make it to. Mm, what do you mean? You mean like making videos? Mm, unfortunately, like on my stream, I limit my ads. So I've said this before, but on my stream, you just have to watch a 30-second pre-roll, and then you won't get ads for the rest of the stream. Hi, Boo. You ready for the ASMR era? Hello. What? Following a script? I guess. I don't know. That's also kind of like why I prefer streams though, because it's not scripted. You can just talk about whatever and anything and everything. I get what you mean though. Uh, I do. I would like to record like short ASMR scenarios, but they always tend to be a bit more intimate. So we'll see. Also, I think it's kind of hard for me to read scripts. I don't sound very genuine when I read scripts. My ad setting. So on the topic of ads, boo, it it kind of depends what your goals are. Um, so if you want to attract new viewers, then I think most people agree that you should just run the 3 minutes of ads an hour to keep pre rolls disabled. Because obviously, for a lot of people that are new to your stream, that pre roll can be a big enough of a turnoff that they won't watch. Now, if you care more about your overall experience, like including like being considerate of your current viewer base, I think just running the pre-roll ad in exchange for never having to run ads again for the rest of the stream, it's not even a question. Hot take, I think YouTube or I think streamers that prefer the 3 minutes of ads per hour to pre-rolls are kind of selfish. Where they're not being very considerate of their like current viewers. Hi Chunky, hello. Oh, you guys didn't see it, but um for the head fats, just keep spamming them. You need to go in your all you need to do is go in your ad settings and turn off the ad manager and just I think that's literally pretty much it. You just need to turn off the ad manager. There's also some workarounds like it will never care if you guys block ads on my channel because like I don't even want to run them to begin with. Since I only run one ad every stream, I make like a penny off ads. So really like unfortunately though, getting an ad block that works on Twitch can be a bit of a hassle. Got a little hand tracking set up. Oh, that's cool. See, that's what's so great about like I think personally I think the 3D models, most 3D models tend to look objectively worse than 2D, but the major pro is obviously you can like it tracks so much more of your body movement. Just my opinion. Seen some like Saray's 3D model looks really good. Most people's 3D models look kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. They look just kind of like vomit. But it's true because of art style differences, but 3D models can get the same look from different shaders. It's much more difficult to achieve passing look. And you say so. I don't know anything about 3D models. Depends on the model, but with 2D, if you do enough art and rigging, you can get 3D levels of tracking. Sounds expensive. I, for my next model, whenever I treat myself to that, I really, really, really want the facial tracking and the eye tracking to be really good. If you've ever seen Hawkeye Star Rail characters without their anime shader, it is traumatizing. Lucy, I don't touch, like, I am the most far removed gotcha person ever. I've heard of the games, but you will never see me playing them ever. I have my settings as ad manager on. You want to turn it off. I mean, if you want to copy what I do, you want to turn ad manager off and enable pre-rolls. Expressions are everything for 2D models. Maybe not expressions per se, but more so like, oh, fluid, the facial. Like, when you say expressions, I think like toggles. I think you mean like natural facial movement. To that, and I do agree. Like, I feel like, to be fair, a lot of it is the responsibility of the streamer to like be able to manipulate their to like be expressive. But it's kind of annoying having to like exaggerate your IRL expressions to be able to do that. I meant like how expressive tracking output can be. Mm-mm. Like, do you do everything else to the lowest? I assume so. Yeah. I mean, if you have pre-roll ads on, then yeah, you put the other ad slider like as low as it'll go. What was I saying earlier? Oh, we were spinning the wheel last stream. We were spinning the wheel and Flower got 3 spins because he subbed twice and he donated to charity last stream and he won on his third spin. Can you guys believe that? He won Whimpers, if I'm not mistaken. I still am like not looking forward to whenever he makes me do it. He won Whimpers. He won the Felt Whimpers Redeem. Just say the better leather L with your mouth closed. This was during my stream yesterday morning. Yeah, like I'm not gonna like do it half-heartedly. You're gonna donate $500? No, don't do that. I'll make a rule though that like I told him basically like for any donation of at least $3 to the charity, like I'll give you a spin on the free spin wheel. Oh wait, that reminds me, I need to buy the game. No, I don't hate you. The a good uh this is a good time to bring this up, but I really, 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 I can't put it into words how much I appreciate you guys willing to buy stuff for me, but it's really not necessary. And honestly, I don't want to like feel obligated to play something because someone gifted it to me. That being said, I will play, I'll play that one as well. Maybe not my immediate next visual novel, but it'll be like a close second. I think I want to play Inercy's other recommendation first, but I think it's pretty short. Let me put that in my cart before I forget. Till then, there's so many good games on sale right now. I saw your picture in the Discord, Pixel, of like all the games that you're buying. It got me curious, so I started browsing the spring sale too, and there's so much stuff on sale. Like Elden Ring is on sale. But hi, Bushin Bushsinet? Bushsinet? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Hello, Bushsinet. Bushsinet? Your favorite game ever? Wait, really? A visual novel is your favorite game ever? Are you being serious? You like raise the mic a little bit, like slouching into the mic, and it's gonna like destroy my posture. Is EP hours here? Oh, are you going? Okay, good night, Lucy. Bye bye. I'm so judgy. No, I'm just surprised. Because everyone, everyone has their own taste. To me, it seems foreign to for a visual novel, a game that inherently has less gameplay than like a more traditional game could be someone's favorite kind of game. This game looks insane. Really like a traditional visual novel. Oh, okay. Is it like Dispatch almost? Well, don't spoil. I guess don't spoil it. Like I'm gonna find out soon, and you'll be there to watch me. Don't you mean less replayable? Yeah, that's also a good point. Obviously, followed all the once you've gotten all the endings, there's not really much more to see other than just like rereading the story, I guess. It hits close to the heart. Oh, that's fair. That makes a lot of sense. Oftentimes people's favorite is something that resonates with them a lot, not necessarily something that's like objectively the best. Like it hits a certain spot as like special meaning to them. It's kind of like a tall tale game in a way, but without the crappy expressions. Oh, okay, okay. I'm looking forward to it then. I just found this game where you quote befriend local wildlife and feed them their favorite snacks. And I clicked on it because there's a raccoon as like this raccoon holding bread is like the thumbnail of the game. I'm gonna play this on stream. What did I do today? So I had that stream, or sorry, what did I do Wednesday or Thursday? I had that stream at 5 a.m. and then, not surprisingly, instead of staying up like I should have, I went straight to bed after the stream because I was bored. You bought it? Oh my god. And I woke up at like noon, which is like earlier than I was expecting, but no complaints. And then I did an edit from the one visual novel we played. That's doing pretty well. Trying to do more editing. And then what did I do? I had some corn shrimp and hush puppies and french fries for lunch today. They're so good. You share raccoon, I buy raccoon. Um, then I played some Counter Strike with my friends. And that's about it. And then now we're here. Been rewatching Bloodhounds, like I said last stream. Kind of been skimming through it. Hmm. Have you heard of Hundred Line Defense Academy? No, is that a visual novel? I have not. I'm honestly kind of hesitant to play any kind or to consume any anime or play any visual novel where the premise is it's like teenagers that go to a special kind of school. Because it's like such an overdone device. Everyone always like it's always teenagers going to some school made for people with superpowers. Mm, you're a protagonist that has a quasi harem. I'll have to look into it. The main selling point of the game is time travel, and there's 100 endings. Oh wow, time travel, dude. I really don't like time travel as a narrative device either. I feel like once you introduce time travel into like a plot, everything just goes out the window. Like nothing needs to make sense anymore once you introduce time travel into something. Anything can be true at that point. Like in Fast and Furious where they go back in time to save Han. It's so stupid. The visual novel mostly but with fighting elements. That being said, I did really like Steins Gate. Steins Gate was a good anime. I've only ever watched like the canon version though. I haven't watched the like this the I don't know if I'd call it a spin-off, but like the other version. It's good in the movie series to every you I've loved before and to me the one who loved you. Is that an anime? Have I heard of this before? I'm thinking of the one where they switch bodies. Look at this. Came out in 2022. Okay, I might have to give this a watch. The male protagonist kind of looks like Kirito, so it's already turning me off. No, but it's more restrictive since he only mechanically time traveled once. Okay. I heard good things about those movies. It changes based on which one you watch first. Wait, what? Watch the blue one first? That's crazy. Okay. Maybe this will be what I. Well, no. Dude, the protagonist looks just like Kirito. What the fuck? He looks just like him, bro. Can't do, can't do it. He literally looks just like him, bro. Can't. I literally can't. Mm. We'll see. Like, I haven't watched an anime seriously in so long. There was this one anime that got recommended to me that made me briefly get back into watching anime. Um, let me link it to you guys. I think it's pretty cute, but from what I understand, the romance doesn't go anywhere during the course of the anime. But other than that, it's pretty adorable. By that logic, 78% of anime are a letdown for you. I mean, maybe. I don't know. It's probably like I don't. It's like if I see a character that looks like him, I just automatically assume that they have no depth to their character. But that's obviously not true. Judging a book by its cover. Mm, might stream get transcoding. Okay, cool. It did. Depends on the game. Like, I don't know. It's so hard to find. Like, to be fair, like the average anime watcher is like a young boy, so it's not surprising that like I mean in general in media most popular things are often not necessarily what has the most like intellectual depth because that's not what appeals to the masses. After SAO, a lot of mangaka, I forget how to pronounce it, wanted to make a more relatable looking protag, and Kirito was a standpoint. Mm, yeah, I just mm, so much self-insert trash. Only a part of those movies is the kid young. He gets older as the film progresses. Oh, I have to see. I'll have to see. Honestly, I'd probably watch like a show with human actors before I'd watch an anime again. I don't know what about it, but I feel like maybe I just like lost that part of my imagination. But like anime is not as appealing to me as it used to be. Like it's hard for me to take anime seriously nowadays. And I also don't tend to watch like really like of the shows I do watch, I don't tend to watch like shows that like have like supernatural elements. The shows I tend to watch, like that I tend to like the most of, are like shows that could theoretically like happen in real life. It's something to do with superpowers. It kind of, for me at least at this point in my life, it kind of causes like a disconnect movie's good. If you watch one and not the other, there's some plot points, but not too big of some. But if you watch both the movies, you watch both the movies, seem 1,000 times better. All right, maybe I'll give them a watch. Just science. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Just science. mm, I was also discussing last stream that um I think what I'm originally I was only planning to do ASMR once a week on a Wednesday, and like uh, it occurred to me that obviously a lot like there will be people that won't be able to watch it. So I think I settled on doing it once or sorry, twice a week. Once on Sunday and once on Wednesday. Like and don't take my word for it yet, but it would be kind of unfair or not unfair, but like if I only stream once a week, then the, the other time slot might not like people that watch the other time slot might not get a chance to watch. Phone in. Oop, getting hot in my tent. Bell ASMR follows church schedule. You like Horimiya? I really liked Horimiya, yeah. He like read the manga before the anime came out. Um, I think the anime was alright. I actually haven't watched the second season. I've only watched the first season. I thought it was cute. Mm, definitely like one of my probably one like part of my top 10 romance animes of all time, but it's not like crazy good. Toradora, I actually did not like Toradora. Maybe there was something I wasn't getting. Like I understand that the two leads like grow to like each other over the course of the series, but I honestly I did not like a single character in Toradora. Like none of them felt like real. Like none of them felt like real people. All of them like did not to me. All of their personalities felt like very anime esque. I don't know. It's that's also part of like why I have a hard time watching anime these days because a lot of the characters are not written to behave like real people. All of them are just like cliches and like stereotypes because the writer themselves doesn't know how to write deep characters. Uh, Let me think. I've said this a lot on stream before, but my favorite romance anime of all time is Ski Gakure. And then Net Juice no Susume comes as a close second, I think. Those are the only two that like just stand out to me because the characters act real. Kaguya-sama was pretty funny. Like I like Kaguya-sama, but the characters in that anime don't particularly act like. I mean, it's not the worst thing ever, but it's more like from a comedy standpoint. Yeah, Horimiya. What else? That one that I linked is pretty damn cute. I mean, it's kind of slop, but it's pretty good. Have I seen Frieren? I have not. I've been meaning to watch it since it's like the best anime of all time or whatever. Um, what else? I don't know. I'd have to look through my. I think season 1 of SAO has a special place in everyone's heart. I think it had like a really good romance plot. Have I seen Violent Evergarden? I have not. Tony Kaku Kawaii is pretty good. I think that one's pretty cute. Um, there are like some slop ones that I did enjoy. Remember their names, but like they were like sloppy. It's good, and each season has its meaning. What season 1 was just rushed all together. Land of the Lustrous, huh? Is that the name of an anime? I haven't heard of it. The I used to be the type of like I used to be really big into anime guys. Like I would usually like I used to like every season I used to preview the new animes coming out and like pick the ones out that looked interesting and then follow them on a weekly basis. Like I'd watch the new episode every week when it came out. Oh wait, I almost forgot. Spice and Wolf is definitely like top 5. I have not watched the remake though. I need to watch the remake of Spice and Wolf about androgynous gem people. Whoa. It was mostly about trauma and dealing with it. I didn't really like anything past season 1. But Spice and Wolf, really, I think it's like literally hailed as like one of the best romance anime of all time. I was like that too until Blue Lock, to which you switched to the manga. Mm. But also Spice and Wolf, like the male protagonist is a merchant, so you get to watch him like do merchant stuff, which also kind of appeals to a certain side of me. Like I find it very interesting. I've been looking at old gen anime recently. Oh, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I cannot, I cannot watch old anime because the art style looks too weird. It can be the best written thing ever, but like the huge oval shaped eyes, or like the huge, you know what I'm talking about? Like it's kind of like a mix between a rectangle, like think like Lucky Star. Like it's either like that, or it's like or it's like that those like Vampire Night, or it's like the really spiky hair and stuff. Oh, like 80s anime. Oh, that's really well. No, whatever the case, I cannot watch old anime. It's like the art style is just too like ugh. Can't bring myself to do it. Mm, but that being said, it's not like all the new animes that necessarily like great either. Like you can some like art, some animated art for some of the animes like are just look they just look like super saturated and bright. Have I seen Ghost Stories? I am not. One messed up. One I seen last was a movie called Kite. Oh, I've never heard of that one. There's this like really old movie I remember watching as a kid in a hotel. It was like people. There was like these people, deer half breeds or something. I don't even remember. It was so visceral. I might be misremembering that completely about the deer and the people. I'm not sure. Mm. Okay, here's my plan for tomorrow. For this stream, I'm gonna go lay in bed and try to sleep. And I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and edit a clip. Then I'm gonna apply to some more jobs. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do. We play games. Was it MC a wolf, anther, or a lizard man? I don't remember anything else about it. Other like then there's this one scene where they shoot a deer, human half breed thing. I think it's an old anime movie. Oh, there's this one company that like I really want to work at because I think it'll actually be interesting. Like it's in an industry that like fascinates me. So I went out of my way today to write one of the recruiters on LinkedIn like a really detailed message. So hopefully something comes of that. I'm gonna try that. Like I hope my next job is in an industry I actually care about. Oh, hi, yes, hello. I call it ASMR, but I don't really know if it's ASMR. It's just me talking softly into my microphone. You're always awake so late. Not that I'm one to talk. You can probably find the deer anime. Oh, I'm sure I can just ask ChatGPT. This is totally freaky. Wait, what? Is it freaky? Is it freaky? Are you saying you don't like it? Are you saying it's freaky? You're not used to quiet spell. I see. Apparently, a lot of people really like it. Like when I did my stream yesterday, I had raving reviews. Maybe it was just the timing, but ASMR is like a subculture of streaming that I can also invest my time in and something I think I can improve at. So we will pursue it. And then when I think I'm ready, I'll buy the 3DO and I'll sniff the ears or something. Regular voice makes the soft voice more worth it. It's true. It's the contrast. If I always talked with a soft voice during every stream, it wouldn't make a difference. Like a nighttime shift, you're used to the daytime shift. The nighttime people in chat. Mm, well, yeah, Chunky usually can only watch at like night because he lives. It's a weird time, and then Pixel, I don't even know. Pixel like is insanely consistent. I don't understand how. Pixel, when do you sleep? When do you sleep? Mm, when do you sleep? Oh wait, Yaz, I forgot. I don't know if you saw my announcement in the Discord server, but since since you're a sub, you get one free spin. Wait, have you been subbed twice or just once? Oh, you've subbed twice. Okay, you get two free spins. You get two free spins of the Gambo wheel. Would you like to do that now? Just in the middle of your school. When that time comes, can you whisper Kaza and Zako? Who are those? Are those like your classmates? And what time are we talking about? Bringing back that gambling addiction? What are you? What gambling addiction? Okay, okay, let me bring it up. So, since you get one free spin for every month you've subbed, and every month going forward. Okay, so I'm extremely lucky that you saw the notif when you had data. Did the deer have like a human face? It did. Okay, so to break this down, Yaz, you have a 5% chance of getting on the prize wheel. And if you get on the prize wheel has every single redeem on the channel that costs 20,000 channel points or more. Like relatively weighted. It says Monoki. Oh. Okay. Gonna spin for Yaz. We're gonna spin twice. Are you quite ready, Yaz? Are you quite ready? The Gamba. If this was a regular stream, I'd blow on my kazoo, but I'm not gonna do that. Oh, unfortunate. Okay, you get one more spin. One more spin. You DM'd me a screenshot? Is it freaky? I'm actually kind of hoping you lose. Don't take it personal, but I hope everyone loses. Oh, that's unfortunate. Better luck next time. That's unfortunate. Okay, anyways. Oh, how are you, Yaz? You can hear me smiling? I bet you can, because I am smiling. After I almost got the puppy boy ASMR, he has it out for chat. Not true. Not true at all. This is lies. A little too. No, no. I'm like I'm heartbroken. I'm devastated for your loss. Like, I'm so sorry for you. Anyways, yeah. How was work? Yes. How was work? Did you make mini pumpkin lattes? Even the tracking exposed you. You just finished modding for another streamer, especially on YouTube. Oh, does B multi-stream now? Is she getting into the multi-stream? I multi-stream on 4 platforms, bro. I'm watching your stream, bro. Why are you trying not to laugh? That's disrespectful. It's another stream. B in your so wait, so you mod for multiple streamers now? Wow, I hope they're paying you well. I love my mods. Modding is actually a big commitment. I mean, not that I expect my mods. Like my mods are volunteering. I know that I expect them to do it. No, I'm not surprised. I just mean like it's a lot of work. It like I said, it's a big commitment to have. Your mods are never there. I think the vast majority of my stream, usually either Mew or Boo is there. I'm very grateful for. Fortunately, I'm not a mod on anyone's stream, and even if they asked me to, I'd probably turn them down because I don't have like the time for it. One more stream and you reach 25. Wow. Work was busy since we're having a heat wave. Do you get tips at work, Yaz? Oh, I guess like you guys probably have like a tip jar or something. Gave up on having stream streak. Yeah, well, to be fair, it's pretty difficult. If I didn't do these unscheduled streams, it wouldn't be hard. But because I do these unscheduled streams completely on the whim, I can understand it being difficult to maintain stream streaks for my channel. Otherwise, you could like just follow my schedule. Downtown LA people are stingy despite spending 20 plus on a smoothie. You finish your shift at night? I've heard bad things about walking around LA, downtown LA at night. You're here to prove it not being impossible. We appreciate you. We appreciate all stream streakers. So guys, this is I'm sitting like putting both my feet in the chair and I have like the mic between my legs. I have it like in front of my chest, in between my legs. I'm like holding it with the bottom of my hands, even though I don't have to. Days are my best tip days. I prefer working at the Santa Monica location since it's mostly old people. They have money to drop off. Old people. Maybe it's more like because they're old. Yeah, they have. Fuck it, I'm gonna die tomorrow. I might as well just give away all my money. My friend is at a party right now over there. She's already drunk. I received some text about your cat. What? Your cat? Is she taking care of your cat? You know how the punching kick you'd be fine in downtown LA at night? Oh no, I feel like you should carry around like some pepper spray or a taser or something. And obviously, you can't carry around a gun. Not in California. And the Monica location is in the neighborhood where people retire. Wow. She just calls my cat her son. She has seen him once. Constant bit rate turned. Skipped the pepper spray and taser and went for my hair comb. That's also a knife. Oh, like in Squid Game? That's cool. I thought that was like a really cool aesthetic. That's the gun from RoboCop. I'm not gonna lie, not gonna lie, gang. I've never seen that movie. What? You don't even. It's a movie, yes. You don't even know what it is. It's crazy. It's a movie about a robotic cop. That's the name I'd imply. You weren't born then? It is pretty old. I don't really have plans for the weekend. I need to figure something out. Do something. Mm, Maybe sloth. Maybe I'll just ask my friend if he wants to go fishing again. Felt so weird not seeing Nico in chat. I feel like it's more like he's out here pretty often. Maybe you just have bad timing. Mm. Oh, you haven't met. I don't think you've met Ziorin yet. Yes. Love for you to meet Ziorin because he's like my my shorter clone. Mm, but when you're modding for someone's chat, you like that's the other thing. At least in my mind, if you're a mod for someone's chat, you literally have to sit there like and watch their stream and watch the chat like a hawk. Like me, like I could never do it because I'm someone that likes to lurk most of the time. Often don't watch the stream itself, let alone stare at the chat. That's why like usually what people do is like they tend to offer it to like their most loyal fans that they also trust can be like mature. I don't think I'm gonna ever like well, I'm not gonna try to get a third mod anytime soon. I don't know where Nivy went. Nivy had disappeared off the face of the earth. Are extensions for sound effects on new messages to help in your modding. I guess it just depends on how fast the chat's moving. The community is pretty chill on Twitch, so you don't have to worry about it. YouTube, though, it's a whole different story. That has also been my experience. Once I log in on streaming, I'm just gonna make applications. Oh, yeah, I feel like, well, I guess you wouldn't, like, you'd only, like, really consider the applicants that you know anyway. I agree, as the other day, like YouTube only has, like, a more, like, Old West culture, but the other day I was streaming on YouTube and this guy types verbatim, "You sound poor." I was like, "What? what? What possessed you to say that?" It's like these people like come on to just join your channel and then project on you. It's like, okay, buddy. Like, do you need like? I was so confused. Definitely seen several people here that I was on the board of asking to just mark them on the spot. Well, most of them are pretty. I mean, some of them can be pretty weird, but there are a bunch of trolls on YouTube. You can kind of tell immediately, but it's been okay for the most part. Like I said, we like uh we met Angela. We have so far I have like one regular on YouTube and that makes it all worth the while. I think she only really likes to watch when I'm streaming Red Dead. Need to play Red Dead more. Please never like at least you can maybe like DM it to me in the middle of the stream. I probably won't read it, but never ever 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 type in the chat, "Can you please like do something about this person?" If anything, you should like just DM one of my mods. Don't ever say it in public. It's gonna make things so weird for the vibes. It's bad, especially if you stream Fortnite. You can totally see that. Yeah, I imagine if you stream a popular game like Fortnite, you get a lot of passerby. Mm, I think in general, like just YouTube has like no filter, no like doesn't really have a lot of moderation controls. Like it's obviously not the streaming side of YouTube is not nearly as refined as Twitch, obviously. Mm. There's people trying to sell their questions. You're like, oh my god, just leave, bro. Mm. I agree, but You know, part of being a streamer, or like, well, really part of being a personable person is learning to be tactful. Even like when you obviously know, like you can see like how they're gonna act, even if like you've heard it a million times already. People like, I mean, that's basic. That's just basic maturity. Why I bother being nice to them? Because like I said, it's like it's that's just a maturity thing. And some of them can be bots. Some of them like genuinely might be AI chat bots. uh, Actually, the other day, Kohari messaged me about. I'm pretty sure there's at least one or two people in my Discord right now trying to sell stuff. Like Kohari messaged me the other day about one of the people on our server trying to sell her marketing. And I banned them. So like if you guys ever get an unsolicited DM from the Discord, do let me know. Well, most of the time they like it's because they're trying to sell you something. I get their hopes up and say I'm broke before blocking them on all social media. Need to be more active in the Discord. Well, there's really not too much you're missing out on. Like most of the time, it's me just saying some random thought, or people posting pictures of their food or their pets. Mm, I feel like Zio is even more relaxed than I am, honestly, to a fault. I think he's very, very, very. Uh, the word. I don't want to use not forgiving, but very, very like he'll let a lot of stuff slide. Seeing out on the pet pictures, there's lots of cats. Definitely go look for the cats. Mm-mm. I appreciate you coming by, Yaz. I guess you're a lot busier nowadays. Being a mod for two streamers and all. Mm-mm. I'm not really familiar with a lot of people from Zeal's community. I want to spend more time there because we're already pretty close. Like I'd like to. Zeal has been streaming for a long time, like a really long time. And so like he has a lot of streamer friends. Mm, if raccoons were legal as pets in California, you'd have one by now. Uh, yeah, I think raccoons are cute. They're not carrying 1,000 diseases. Jumping spider pet. Ugh. Raccoons are not legal. You think they were to keep as pets? Oh, oh, guys, that reminds me. There's like in my city, like I'm in the Facebook group for my city, right? And the story came out that there was these two dudes like they killed a couple geese by throwing rocks at them, and people were mad that so they got arrested, right? But they weren't charged with animal cruelty. They were charged with they were charged with killing or with hunting out of season because they killed some geese with rocks. They were it just seemed kind of silly. I can understand why people were mad. It kind of got away with a lesser charge. I guess geese are considered an animal of prey, or I don't know. But that just seems so silly. Mm. to tell the news to the raccoons I feed. Have you seen that YouTube channel where the guy hands out hot dogs to uh a million a million raccoons? Like that, like it's cute, but that's definitely not like you're not there's a reason they tell you not to feed wild animals. It's entertaining to watch this dude here. I can find it. It's extremely entertaining, but he's like fucking his shit up bad. Like they're gonna long after he dies, the raccoons will probably keep pillaging his house. But like, where'd the hot dogs go? Here we go. I found it. Literally the first thing that came. Yeah, the old guy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly. The old guy. Mm-hmm. You know, like geese are prey. I meant like in the context of like people hunting. If it's a person hunting, literally anything is prey. Raccoons only come occasionally, like once every month. No, it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've seen a raccoon now that you mention it. Your goal is to befriend a cow. It's yeah, no, I agree, but that's just how that's how the what the verdict was. It was kind of silly. Obviously, they weren't hunting. They were just trying to fuck with geese. Mm, I've never actually been to a farm before. Can't imagine the smell. I'm not very fond of like farm animals. I don't think I'd really get along well with any of them. Maybe the barn cat. I see mini crow, but there's a falcon living nearby, so they tend to try it down in fear of being eaten. Mm, you won't get along because foxes eat chickens from farm. Mm, wait, that's a plushie idea. My next plushie, I'm gonna make I think I'm gonna ask Toki to make my next plushie a chicken. Literally like a chicken plush. What would that even look like? What would that even look like? How would that? It would look like silly and cute. I was more able to take care of animals because I definitely would love to have a parrot that you could actually take care of. Mm. My friend actually, well, no, he didn't have a parrot. I don't think he had some bird, but the only annoying thing is whenever we play with this one friend in the past, you would just hear his bird blasting in the background. That's a good idea for a game of farmer versus a fox or multiple fox. Hmm. Befriend the parrot, but knowing my cats, they try to eat it. How many cats do you have? I've said this before, but I would like to, like, one day when I buy a house, I would like to raise chickens for the eggs, to have like fresh eggs. That sounds cool. It probably wouldn't really save a whole lot of money, but the type of chickens, I have no idea. The egg laying kind. I told you, I don't know if I told you, but I had a parrot before, but it passed like a year ago. Looking back, we definitely did not take care of it properly, but we generally had no idea how to do so. Oh, do parrots really require that much maintenance? I feel like that's like don't. I mean, I guess you need to give them some kind of. You probably don't want to keep them in a cage all day. I imagine they're pretty social animals. Yeah, I've heard birds get lonely very easily. We definitely love to raise a quail. Forget what the quail even looks like. Let me look at whale. Uh, yep, yep. Looks like a fat bird. They're prone to depression. Yeah. Has wings. I've eaten a lot of quail eggs. Do not call your future quail fat. I hope your future quail is very fit. Reminds me, guys. Do not like my sister's dogs when she used to have dogs were like really aggressive and scared of people. And it's like because like oh my god, dude, my sister's such a so like ignorant. Like she would like her and her boyfriend would literally like hit the dogs and they would never take them out for walks. They would only like let them go outside to like poop. Like these dogs would had the most mundane life ever and they grew up to be like super aggressive. Like they were scared of me. The only people that they would like not bark at was my sister and her boyfriend. Also, wings count as their arousal spot, so it's a really common mistake for new parrot owners to accidentally arouse their parrots, and it creates a whole lot of problems. Oh, I see. I was actually watching a lot of videos. There's this one YouTuber that I like to watch. He records like owl couples, or not just owls, but like other birds too, and like he records them like raising uh, children. Very interesting to watch. Like he like just puts cameras in like nest spots and records like their entire development. It's really cool, actually. Couple parrots, yeah, that makes sense. That's kind of like how they tell you like if you get like a guinea pig, you should probably get two. I think some people actually say like it's like people tend to say it's actually cruel to like get only like one chinchilla or one guinea pig. Imagine if aliens started putting cameras in your home and recorded your whole life and put it on YouTube. Put it on YouTube for aliens. Mm-hmm. I was looking at game trailers. Does anyone here know about the Hellraiser series? Or like Cinnabites? I don't think, don't know why, but like I'm like oddly interested in that series. And they're coming out with a game and it looks so graphic. Like it's on par with like Outlast, how graphic it is. But I kind of want to play it because it looks like it has like these crazy like futuristic visceral scenes. Like that's gonna be one of the games I play on stream and I say it's like 18 plus, no kids allowed. Do not watch if you're underage. My parrot was super aggressive, like it had like really bad attachment issues. It would obsess over someone and peck at anyone who bothered them. Oh, yeah, I see. Maybe that's kind of like why the dogs were always mad at me. Maybe it's like a similar thing. Checking my commission. Like the person we bought from just caught them from the wild and wasn't actually raised from a chick. Hmm. Wonder if that's also possible with roosters. What, like getting them from the wild or having attachment issues? I feel like any animal can have attachment issues. I imagine. Like I'm oddly reminded of that one video where there's a pig sleeping on someone's bed and he feeds it a cookie to wake it up. Oh man, how'd you even get the pig in the bed in the first place? Crazy. You don't trust pigs? I wouldn't trust pigs either. The honors. Oh, who's this? Almost like an hour and a half. It's about how much I was expecting the stream for. I think I did a good job of maintaining my volume throughout the majority of the stream. So we're happy about that. Mm, I do also just want to introduce like variety to my stream schedule. So this is a welcome change. Sometimes I genuinely just don't feel like playing video games. Uh, you just put it in like the Discord server. Probably have. Hmm. It's so hot. You don't have AC? Or do you choose not to use it because electricity is expensive? I know one streamer that like yes their family doesn't use the AC, but basically when the summer comes around, it's so hot. He just like apparently sleeps a lot and he gets depressed because it's so insanely hot. You have an AC and like four fans, really? When you say AC, do you mean like a central AC, like that, like has vents all over your house, or like a window unit? I feel like fans are not very like obviously they're better than nothing. Whereas the fans were like very effective. Window. I feel like there should be more than enough now, unless the room is huge. Oh, mm, yeah, no, but electricity is expensive, bro. Spend like right now, my electricity bill averages out to like $90 a month because I keep myself like I keep my apartment 69 or no, I guess right now it's 70 degrees Fahrenheit. I try to leave it there. The only downside that sometimes at night when I go to sleep, sometimes it can get a bit warm and I have to like toss the sheets around. Just if I was being really pedantic, what I would do is like lower the AC before I go to bed and then turn it back up when I wake up. I do that. Been watching these videos of I assume they're from like California, but these videos of of Hispanic hot dog vendors like making like bacon wrapped hot dogs and they look so good. Oh my god. I don't think I've had a bacon wrapped hot dog in my entire life. It looks so good. Oh god. It looks so good. Looking back, that parrot was a warrior, had like three different incidents and all ended up with a slightly broken leg. Oh, resilient, resilient. I don't play with bacon wrapped hot dogs from your street vendors. What do you mean? You mean like you don't trust them? You think you get like food poisoning? There aren't street vendors where I live. There's food trucks. That's like the closest thing. I've never like for me to go to a food truck, I'd have to go outside. A horse we were taking care of for someone just kicked its cage and it fell. What? Like broke and it could never open it. So when I was walking and when it could never open it, so when I was walking on flat ground, it was walking on flat ground. One leg would just stay. Oh, LA hot dogs. Man, they look good. I adore my street vendors, especially the Elatero. Low-key the only man I would chase. What? That's crazy. Wait, what's that thing where like I, I think it's like a Hispanic dish, but it's like a fruit cup, but they put like spice over it. Eating Spanish is my second favorite thing. Do you speak Spanish, Pixel? Taijin? Yeah, Taijin. Taijin, 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 Taijin. Tahin. Chamoy. Spanish Fox, what do you want from me? Spanish pal, we see you. Doing my best. Quick make no, no, this is English only chat. I'm not gonna entertain this. Mm, it would be, I mentioned this before, but like I think like a large part, like a disproportionate part of my community is like has Spanish roots. Mew, Boo, Nico, Yaz, who else? I think Zoo, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's even more people. I can't. Gonna pay $50 for a fail ASMR where the script is like your green BF goes to buy Mexican food with you. The girlies have Spanish roots. They do. Who can speak Spanish? And I think Mew is like half Spanish. Shorty can speak Spanish too. I think. I might be. You can speak Spanish. Oh, hola, mamacita. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, oh god. Has Shorty been around recently? I don't think I remember her being here lately. Shorty doesn't really watch my stream all that often. I think and she also tends to stream. Well, to be fair, she's like awake really late. Like her streams go on until like 4 or 5 a.m. Get the Latinas. Hmm. All of them, like that whole friend group, they are up late. Like I've always known them to be up really late. They're like some night lurkers. My sleep schedule will like rotate. Like they consistently are up late at night. Mm, Filipinos. I don't really have a whole lot of Filipino friends. Um, Not IRL anyway. Yeah. I'm friends with some Filipinos with these guys I know from like I met them through video games, but IRL, I don't yeah, IRL, I don't think I know a single Filipino person. I would say my opinion on my country, what they'll be using against you in 30 years. Yeah. Hold your tongue. You might lose social credit. Or what would you guys do if one day I have a graduation stream? Like, yep, yes, I'm graduating. Yep, felt as a character, he's done. He's dead. Bye. I would never do that. At most, I would be like, I'm going on hiatus, guys. I would never graduate. I don't know why someone would ever graduate their character unless they were gonna sell it. I hope I'm never in a situation where I'm so down on my luck that I need to sell my Fox Boy model. Like for you guys, it would not be the same. Could you imagine me selling my model? Like, who is this skinwalker? I don't think I've heard of a single Filipino that generally said anything good about their country. I find it funny that the name of a Filipino snack is literally just a cuss word in Spanish. Hmm? Or I felt like I got banged to keep me alive. Oh, I appreciate it, but I hope if I can't, I don't even want to think about that. Oh, no, 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 no. I would literally join the military before I ask you guys for money for anything. I would go like do DoorDash, or I'd go work at like McDonald's before I would ask my Twitch chat for money. The complete thought of that it like ugh, it like it makes me uncomfortable to ask you guys for any kind of money in any way. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Is it true that like I'm not sure if anyone knows, but is it true that like in the giggle you let out, is it true that in the Philippines, like the better someone's English is like a measure of their like wealth? I mean, it makes sense to me. Like that's what one of my Filipino friends that lives there told me at one point. But I think actually Philippines is one of the countries where like one of the like actual official languages is English. So that's what I'll do. Before I ask you guys for money, I'll just take what little savings I have left and go retire in the Philippines, where you can buy a hamburger for 2 cents or something like that. Why are we talking about this country? I don't know who brought up Filipinos. Someone brought up Filipinos. Took the money? No, I wouldn't. You left the Philippines. If I were to visit a Southeast Asian country, it probably would be I don't know. I don't really want to visit Southeast Asia, but if I had to pick one, it'd probably either be Vietnam or the Philippines. They'll have those games. Oh well, we'll at some point. They'll be played sometime, someday. You'd be moving to Mexico, to be honest. You'd be closer with your family. Oh, that's cool. You have like family in another country. I'd move my family to the Philippines. Visit out for a second, eat the food, then tip. Hmm. I feel like any. I don't know, dude. I would be so hesitant to eat the street food. I guess really you should be hesitant to eat street food in any country, but even more so, like place like Southeast Asia or places where like the sanitation regulation is like non-existent or not enforced at all. I'd be so paranoid about getting food poisoning. Mm, which reminds me, you know what? I really like the series where Gordon Ramsay goes to other countries to learn their cuisine. I found that I think it's called Gordon Ramsay's Great Escape. I really like that series. I assume I don't know if he has one where he does the Philippines. I'm not sure. You have a lot of friends there. You'll get elite ball knowledge on street food. A lot of friends in the Philippines, or there's squid balls, fried boiled eggs. Fried boiled eggs? What? That's, I don't think I've ever had that. It's already boiled. Why do you have to fry it? I've also never tried squid balls. I'd like to try those. They sound really good. Like takoyaki. Mm, I'd love to move to the north like the US Canada, but the US just does not seem particularly welcoming right now. What do you mean by that? I mean, if you like, it's almost, it's extremely difficult to get into the US unless, like, most people I know, what they do is do their undergraduate in their home country, and then if your family is rich or not rich, but if your family like can afford to send you to school to the US, then like you can do that. But most people I know, they do their undergrad in their home country, and then they do a graduate degree in the US. But it seems to me like the most like common way to immigrate now, if you don't like marry someone, is to, yeah, like get get it get a visa for education, and then try to find a company to sponsor you. But like that in itself is like a crapshoot, because then you're like beholden to a company, and they can like H-1B visa exploitation is very real. Hi Jolly, hello. I've heard like horror stories of like companies like basically like exploiting their workers because they know that they have to work there lest they lose their visa, their work visa. We travel, we literally just say we're from California as if it's their own country instead of saying we're from the US. Really? I feel I didn't. Well, I guess like when I think about that, the two or three states that I think like the people are like really, really like nationalistic, I guess, about their state is California, Texas, and Florida. Mm-hmm. Most of your states, that pretty much qualifies their own countries. To be honest, that's probably like one of these. There's probably like one or two states smaller than Uruguay. When you think of America, one of those three pop in your head, anyways. I guess a Californian, a Floridian, and a Texan. Hmm. They personify. Well, I guess you probably also think of New York, right? Well, I've never actually been to California. The furthest west I've ever been is Tennessee. Actually, I've not been like I have literally not visited. Like, I've not been on the entire like other half of the country. I've only been like on the east side of it, of the US. Mm, I think California is the fourth largest economy, like in the world, in of itself, or like the states. I assume you mean the states. You know, definitely you mean. Just want to be able to game with American friends with low ping. Have you tried exit lag? Exit lag to me seems like complete another bullshit. I don't, but I used it really, so I don't know what effect it would actually have. The world? What? Are you saying the GDP of California, if is would be the fourth? That can't be true. Like, it would be like relative to. No, I think you might be misremembering that fact. You know, by any of those lag decreasing third party apps, yeah, I don't see what they'd actually do for you because obviously they can't just magically make your ping lower. Let me ask ChatGPT if California itself was a country. Hold on. Fuck, my mic is in the way. Where would it rank by GDP? GDP, fuck. It'd be around the fifth largest GDP. What? That's insane. What? Oh, I guess it's because all the tech companies. That makes sense though. Because like every tech company is like pretty much every tech company is based out of California. That's actually insane. Mm, mm. Hollywood does stuff to economic input. Oh yeah, and I forgot Hollywood's in California. I really don't. Well, first off, I don't even like going to the beach. So yeah, like the whole culture of California, I don't think any part of it appeals to me at all. It just seems like too like Hollywood. California does not seem like a down to earth place to me. Seems like hyper capitalistic and very like active, competitive. Mm, hey guys, I'm getting tired. I think I'm starting to feel a little bit more tired than when I started this stream. Oh wait, I forgot. Dude. Oh my god, Pixel, thank you for donating to charity. Charity donation. Wow. Wow. You want to spin the wheel, don't you? You want to spin the wheel. I've just now realized that I should have been playing my sleepy lo-fi this whole time, but I haven't been. Supposed to be playing the sleepy lo-fi vibes. Here, we can do it for like the last 10 minutes or whatever. There you go. We got some sleepy lo-fi playing in the background. Lit, lit. Mm, what am I streaming Saturday? I haven't Probably just Red Dead Redemption. Oh yeah, wait, do you want to do it? I've been meaning to ask, does it strain your voice? No, it doesn't. Mm, I mean, it like, I need to drink water, obviously. It'd be what does the fox say? I just have to drink water to just keep my voice from getting dry, but no, this doesn't strain my voice. Not really. Not really. It probably would if I tried to talk like, if I try to talk like really, really soft, it can be kind of hard. Like, if I were to try to do this the entire stream, it would be very difficult for me to pull off. Like, there's like levels of softness, right? Like, if I were trying to maintain this level of softness, it wouldn't strain my voice, but it would require a lot of effort on my part. Like, I'd have to breathe in and out a lot. Okay, wait, hold on. We're gonna we're gonna gamba. Gonna buy a car? Whoa, what kind of car? We're rolling to celebrate Pixel's donation to charity. Wow. Wow. Aww. Better luck next time. Thanks, Shane. For real, I don't like to say some more stuff. You just like talking. That's fair. I think a lot of people don't. But a lot of people do. This is so. I mean, if it were any higher, like I, I, I very carefully planned out the success rate. If it were like a higher chance of success, it would be too common. Don't know should have better chance. I'm not gonna take this bait. Health points have to be valuable. You can't just buy them. 'Cause I'm trying to like I'm not trying to make my economy pay the win. It's like introducing microtransactions to a video game. I don't want my donations to be pay to win. Mm, a charity. Well, you shouldn't donate with the expectation that you're gonna get something. You should donate out of the goodness of your heart. Thank you again, Pixel, for our second ever donation. We've now raised $6.50. Wow. Hopefully we can get that number higher and higher and higher and higher. Mm. No, I don't really watch ASMR streams myself. I mean, I can understand the appeal, like, especially if someone has like a voice that I like, but it's really not the ASMR that does it for me. It's more so just listening to someone talk. I mean, within reason, like I probably wouldn't like fall asleep to Lusa playing League of Legends, but I could definitely like fall asleep to just watching Zeal play a video game. People love gambling, make aware most when he goes to charity and boom more donuts. When I get a J word, I will spend all my money on the donuts. No, take care of yourself first. But by all means, that number on the channel is like my biggest bragging right. Like, I want people to come to the channel and be like, wow, he raised that much. That was all me. I mean, not all me, but that was, it was us. I feel like the cashiers just now, they always ask me about donations, but never your sister. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Oh, don't know what? I'm lost here. I need context. Yes. Also, the overlay is cut off and it's only one message. Wait, what do you mean? Like, oh, like, is it like the top? The top of it is kind of cut off? Are you sure? Me? Like when I just saw Pixel's message, I could like see it in its entirety. Can't see the. Oh, are you like right now? Are you sure? I could see it on my OBS. I could see it. I could see the entire thing. Don't ask her. Can you screenshot it, Nico, and send it to me like what it looks like on your end? Oh, wait, you mean that like you mean that I know what you mean, Yaz. You mean like the most they'll do here is they'll ask you like, do you want to round up to the nearest dollar for charity? Like, yeah, whatever. But they will never do like they'll never ask me to like straight up make a donation. I mean, you're not full. Oh, well, it is on the very border of the thing. Eh, in general, I feel like I could do more. Like, I want to volunteer at a food bank, but all the food banks here are like, okay, actually, in my old town, I was calling local churches to see um like where I could volunteer. And I remember talking to this one priest. He's like, "Oh," so I was like, "What denomination are you?" And I said, "Oh, I'm actually agnostic." And like he just like paused. The conversation just like went dead for a little bit. And I was like, "Oh yeah, well, you can still come." And I was like, "Oh, like around here, all the food banks stem from churches. Get bread every Monday. B3 question mark. That's cool. My campus had a food bank too, but in retrospect, I probably should have used it. But there was this one winter where I was literally broke, and I had to beg my dad to like, send me some money. Like I went without eating for like 3 days. E3 is what? Like, it was so bad, guys. Like, well, like to be fair, I could have just driven home, but like remember, I don't like my family. Like I did, like my college would let us live, like stay in the dorms over winter break for free. So I did like to be fair, if it was really bad, I could have just driven home and lived with my parents, for food. But that was like my last thing I wanted to do. So it was so bad, I was in my car digging for change to like buy snacks from the vending machine. That was kind of silly. Like when I think back to that time when I had to go without food for like 3 or 4 days, there was probably other ads. Like I probably had CS:GO skins at the time I could have sold or something. It was like XD as a catchphrase. No, I know what. Are you serious, Pixel? I know what that is. Are you kidding? Are you baiting me? Are you baiting me right now with your last message? Is this bait? You got me baiting me. Or do you really think I didn't know what that was? Doing necessities goals like Aiden, you would never take a bathroom break or eat. I would eat, but I would only use the bathroom at school if it was my last resort, because the school bathrooms are always super gross, and I did not like want to be around like other kids when I was using the restroom. I'd be a fisherman. I'm a raccoon with unrestricted to firearms, unrestricted access. Thank you for explaining to me that the colon 3 is like a catchphrase. I appreciate it. So I already kind of knew that. Like two I already kind of knew that. I don't have unrestricted access to a dictionary. I actually had to stop drinking water in the morning because it ended up. Oh, You know, like all throughout my like literally throughout all my history in school, all I can remember is the school bathrooms being gross. Okay, guys, I think it's we're almost at the 2 hour mark, so I think I'm gonna end the stream. I think we're gonna call it here for this unscheduled ASMR practice. I think I probably have talked softer, but like it also needs to be sustainable, like kind of like what I was saying earlier. I don't want to talk so softly that it requires extreme effort for me to do it. It's not, it doesn't really take me a whole lot of effort to maintain this level of softness. Okay, I was supposed to be asleep, so I came so I can wake up for the BTS comeback live stream. I appreciate you guys all hanging out. This was so much more fun than sleeping. You want to be up for Zeal stream? Oh, wait, that reminds me. Zeal stream today might have a special guest. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Special guest on Zeal stream. Possibly. Don't take my word for it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. No, it's not for Woot. Zeal doesn't even know who Woot is. Who's Ken Ashcore? Okay, well, I'm gonna end stream now. I'm glad you guys had a good time. We'll see if you watch. Have a good day, good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And I'll see you next time. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, Yaz. Bye, Pixel. Bye, Chunky. Bye, Nico. Bye, bye. See you guys later. Next stream will be Saturday. Or next scheduled stream will be Saturday at 9 a.m. Central. Bye bye.